Okay, so today we're talking about something I've had a lot of experience with, which is creative burnout. I was asked about this in the comments from yesterday by the lovely Shadok. I see your name all the time, and I can never tell if I'm saying it right. Is it Shadok or Shadok? I'm not sure. Anyways, thank you so much for commenting. It's always a pleasure to see you in the comment section. Anyway, the question is if I have any experience with creative burnout and tips on avoiding and recovering from it, to which I have plenty to say about both. In recent years, I've been on a very go, go, go mindset of like keep working on the next thing, no downtime in between. And, I also flip between that and, okay, now I'm going to take a long time to recover from this. But in general, I'm very much of a go, go, go mindset because I just love making videos so much that I can't imagine being able to take like an extended break from it and do absolutely nothing related to them. All to say, yes, I have experience with creative burnout because when you're in that go, go, go mindset, whether you want to or not, eventually you have some crashes, which I have. This has happened to me several times throughout the years I've been making content and videos for any number of projects. Hence why I also have much experience in learning ways to recover and avoid it. It's not a perfect system, but these are things I generally do that help me to minimize my burnout because I haven't faced it in a while now, I'm happy to say, and I think that is in large part due to these things I've learned over the years. The first is if you're like me and you're in that go, go, go mindset, the second you feel and notice a decrease in the quality of your work, that is when you need to stop for a minute. Sorry, my phone just went off. I don't know if you heard that. But yes, the second you see a decrease in the quality of your work, that's when you need to stop for a second. And that doesn't mean you have to stop, for weeks or months on end. Sometimes, often for me at least, I just need to stop for like the day, maybe two. I think the longest I've ever had to stop from burnout in recent years was like a week. And when I'm taking these breaks, that's when I go play video games for leisure or something because there's so many games I want to play and so many games that people want to hear my thoughts on. And I just never get around to finishing a lot of them because I'm just so go, go, go on the current work I'm doing for whatever creative endeavor I am currently working on. And I talked about it in a video a day or two ago, but this is also when I would go for a walk and maybe just spend some time brainstorming or just relaxing, depends on how burnt out I am. And this is also when I would read. I have a lot of books I've been reading lately, and I've been kind of falling behind in my reading, so especially now it's been like a better time than ever to catch up on the reading I want to do. But that's seriously like one of my biggest tips. The second you see the quality decreasing in your work, that's when you have to stop, whether it's for a day or two or however long you need. The only way I would measure a break being too long though is if you suddenly start feeling less motivated to work on it, which is how burnout manifests in many people, in which case I would say take your break, and before it's too long, whatever that may be for you. And then when you start feeling like you want to work on something again that's creative, what I would do is switch up the project you're working on, because most creatives aren't working on like one massive thing at a time. If you are working on one massive thing at a time, maybe what you want to do is take some small steps to get back into it. And I don't mean necessarily like write a little bit a day, and I'm just speaking from experience that didn't work for me. What I found worked for me is looking at what I had already done, say it was a script or something I was writing, just taking a little bit of time to go through and restructure and refresh and correct things in the existing script before moving forward, because that not only helps me improve the project as I'm going and getting back into it, but it also allows me to refamiliarize myself with my own work and my own project and where the state of it's at before I left it. The ultimate thing to remember is that there's no surefire way to completely avoid burnout, in my opinion. I find that to be incredibly rare to see in somebody to be able to do. Something I know Trey Parker does, one of the creators of South Park does, is he has Lego sets near him at all times in his office and stuff, because he says it's nice to have something to do where you don't have to be the creative head of it. You can just look at instructions to tell you how to do something, so you don't have to do the mental work of that, which I find to be very relatable and very true, which is why I also started picking up on puzzles and stuff like that. A big avenue for me for just some like leisure entertainment right now is playing online chess, and just finding something like that else to focus your mind and energy on for a little bit can be very relieving. Recognize when the quality of your work is decreasing and stop there to recover. That's about as good as I can answer that question. Thank you again for asking it. I thought it was a very good topic that I wanted to touch on at some point, and why not? Better now than later, right? For those who could use that information now. All right, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow probably.